Hello and welcome to the Grabber channel again. So yeah, I managed to deal with that part. Came to £6.20, which was just about how much I actually had on me. Next time I go into town I'll have to grab another £10. I like to keep about £10 cash on me at the most. Just, I don't use cash much anymore. I don't go out. I don't as much as I thingy do. It's just, but I just want to put my gloves on because it's the sun on my hand. So we'll go up into town, have a little wander around and head back. Then me and the dog will have some chicken. And I think that's a plan. Not the perfect place to crop here. At all. This kind of crossing is not brilliant. Because there's a lot of people who want to go in here. Actually, I've got an idea. We'll go this way. Whee! We shall go this way. I've made a command decision. It is a nice day. Let's go on there. I am boom boom. Let me hear you say boom boom. Actually, do I want to go into the town? There's probably going to be a lot of people there. I'm going to go back this way and go up to the park. Yeah, seems like a plan of really feel up to navigating the town with lots of people. My brain is not fully cognitive. I've got enough cognitive nature to actually manage to make it home and to do the basics, for dealing with a town full of people who don't look where they're going. And this is a thing I've noticed. People who notice that most people are really good. Most people are wonderful, aware of pushchairs, aware of wheelchairs, aware of all that. But some people, it's like, oh my God, you're invisible to them. Next time it's raining, I want to go out in the rain. I've got an urge to be out in the rain. Because when you're in the rain, in this, it's wonderful because I can put the covers down, it's completely dry. But the sound of the rain pitter-patting and on the actual roof and the sides, it's so nice. I know that maybe sounds strange, but it is. I love the sound of the rain. It's one of those sounds I don't get overwhelmed with. See, what people... I always wear my noise cancelling earplugs while I'm out. The ones that are the Galaxy Bud ones, they're really good for that. Just so I can be out here with all this noise, this traffic, which would normally cause me issues. Funny thing is, I love the sound of rain, but I absolutely hate the sound of water going down a plug hole or in a river on a lock and that. It freaks me the hell out. It bothers me a massive amount. You know when you have a bath full of water and you unplug it and the sound it makes, which is why I probably haven't had a bath for probably 30 years. I shower, but I will not bath because I just hate dealing with the water afterwards. Do not like it, not a fun thing. And when you come to locks on the canal and stuff like that, they are just, the sound of them always feels unnatural to me and freaky. The only reason I managed to do that was when I was pushing Paola around and I was holding on to her wheelchair. It's kind of weird, but certain sound I am overly sensitive to. You want to get a beer? Sure nothing's coming. Cross over here onto the pavement. There we are. Yeah. Fireworks. The sound of fireworks is terrifying for me. I love the look of fireworks, but hate the sound of fireworks. I love the smell of petrol. Oh my god, I love the smell of gasoline and petrol. I just love it. If they ever made an air freshener for a house that smelled like gasoline and petrol, I'd buy it. Told you, I'm weird. What other things? I love mushrooms. I love the taste of fried mushrooms. But if I have fried mushrooms, they've got to be dry fried mushrooms. They can't be greasy fried mushrooms. For some reason, my mouth cannot handle the slimy taste, slimy texture. A lot of autistic people and people that have these issues with certain sensory situations. I can't touch my own skin. If I'm touching my own skin, it makes me feel icky. I can touch other people's skin, but not my own. If I touch my own skin, I can't go to sleep. I have to sleep with my arms underneath my pillow or in between a duvet and that, because I cannot have my hands touching another part of my body. It just freaks me the fuck out and makes it impossible for me to stop noticing that there's skin there. I know that sounds fucking weird, but it's true. I absolutely hate the smell of hops, of beer and anything like that. Not alcohol, but it's the smell of hops that does it for me. It's crazy, all the different things. And I don't like the sound of electricity. But that, I mean the sparky sound of electricity. That bothers me as well. It makes me twitch. And I can't wear a pair of headphones or a VR headset that makes plastic creaking noises. Before now I have had to get rid of actually headphones that are still good just because they started to creak. The moment they start creaking and my brain notices, this is the point, when my brain notices that it just cannot use. Same with VR headsets, if they start creaking in any way, making any kind of sound as the plastic moves around, I lose the ability to be immersed. I cannot wear them. But then again, a lot of autistic people have sensory issues, and it's always, once again, unique. Some people can handle different things. It isn't the splashing sound of water. Like, for example, this fountain up here. I have absolutely no problem with the sound from this fountain. I find it peaceful. I found it really nice. It sounds a lot like rain. It's lovely. It's got to have a certain amount of bass. I think it's why one of the most terrifying places for me would be a hydroelectric dam, because you'd have both the turbine noises, which would bother me, and you would have the sound of the water going through the system, which would freaking well bother me. Right, so I will say goodbye. I will upload these 3 videos when I get home. I'm glad I went out. I'm glad I had my little wander. It's lovely out here, it is. I'm ready to go home and just mellow out. And I will talk to you all later, you wonderful special people. And before I go, I want to just talk about some of the people that contact me on YouTube and that, and chat with me about how their experiences and how mobility scooters help them. It is a wonderful thing to be able to explore and do all these things, because we're all uniquely challenged. We all have, when you're disabled, when you've got limitations on your independence. Like today, I didn't have to go out. I didn't really need anything from little. I didn't need to go for a wander on my thing. I went because it was something just to do that I wanted to do. I wanted to have a little bit of thingy. And that ability to leave the house, to have the ability to just go out for no reason, just to go out of the house, is really special. So take care of all of you. If you have any questions for me, you can always ask me. I will try to answer. When it comes to my disability and everything, I've got stuff in place to deal with it. I'm more worried when it comes to the disability stuff about other people, not me. I am in a situation where I'm lucky because I own my own house. I'm lucky because I have options when things get really bad. Not good options, but at least I do have options. I won't lose the house and be on the street straight away or anything like that. Some people will be. And that's why I'm so against what the government is doing. It isn't that we do need the reform of the disability stuff. We do need a reform. It does need redoing. In some parts, it needs a massive amount of investment in that to make it work properly. But I myself should be okay. I have plans in place. Cunning plans. So yes, let's turn off the stuff and I will go home, because unfortunately I would love to show you my house. I would love to drive all the way to my garden and show you where I live. But there is people out there who would use that against me and would cause me problems like I have had in the past. Just like I would love to record me maintaining the Quingo and lifting it up on its front so I can get to the stuff in there. I'd love to do that. But I'd be in my front garden doing that, and therefore people would know where I was. Just like I can't really tell anybody when I'm going out. I have to wait and no, I don't tell anybody publicly when I'm leaving the house on the mobility scooter, just in case there's some assholes out there. My story is on the Canary website about how I was harassed and how people came to my front door and trashed me and had a go at me. So that is why I keep it. I do as much as I can. I can't not publish my stuff because it just is part of my therapy to have it out there. To have the legacy out there is part of my therapy. But I do have to be careful. And so, I will say to all of you, take care of yourself. I'm going to go and give the dog some chicken, and I'm going to have some chicken, and all is going to be good in the world. So I will say bye-bye for now.